football coach running into the locker room to address your team at halftime. Now you're down 28-3 in a game that you're favored to win. You've lost your first string quarterback, first string running back, and your best defensive player to injuries. How do you prepare your team for the second half? What do you say to them to have an impact? Look, this was the situation that Marc Levy found himself in. He was the head football coach of the Buffalo Bills. They were playing the Houston Oilers in a 1992 playoff game. Now, the Bills player said that the defensive coach was spitting mad. He angrily chided them with a lot of words that can never be repeated. But Marc Levy knew exactly what to say to his team. He appealed to their pride and just asked them, if the season ends today, are you going to be proud of how you left the field? As they were walking out of the tunnel for the second half, he also reminded the backup quarterback that he held the record for the largest comeback in a college football game. Guess what? It worked. Buffalo came back. They won the game 41-38 in overtime. Largest playoff comeback in professional history, and it still stands today. So welcome to this week's briefing. Just like that football game, we're about halfway through the quarter with just 6 weeks left to accomplish the quarterly goals that we set earlier just months ago. Now, if your team's not where they're supposed to be or they're behind, your leadership actions can help you make your own great comeback. So what should you be doing at this halftime? Well, it's the same thing that all coaches and all teams do during their mid-game break. You look at the score, you analyze what's working, what's not, and then you make a plan to reach those goals by the time the quarter comes to a close. So what I want you to think about focusing on, what I want you to do in the next couple of days is just take a look at the goals and ensure you have the right status update and they've been correctly updated by the department leader. Any goal that's 85% probability above of being completed by the end of the quarter should be in green or on track. 70 to 85% should be in yellow or at risk. Anything below 70%, red or critical. Now it's important to have the statuses updated to see what's working and what's not working. And then from there, you can use the magic of your daily meeting and even your weekly meeting to have your leadership team go over all the goals together and specifically focus on the goals that are at risk or critical. Create a plan for each one so you can come back out ready to execute and get that big win with your team by the end of the quarter. Now, you should also be setting in the calendar your half-day quarterly transition during the last week of this quarter. Now, it's a half-day session where you celebrate the previous quarter, all the success you've had, and then you get laser focused on the upcoming one. If you need help with the quarterly transition or any challenges that might be hindering you or your team from accomplishing your goals, or you feel that maybe you're too far behind to make that great comeback and you want to talk to someone about it, then reach out to us. We're here to help you. All right, look, I want you to keep running towards that end zone of alignment and completed goals with your team. So thanks for tuning in, and now let's go out and make it a great week.